Did you know that 72% of consumers say that they are more likely to recommend brands with a good loyalty program, and that 78% will keep on doing business with companies offering such programs?
Not enough? Then what about the fact that 81% of millennials, that's 81%, are saying that they're more likely to buy more inside the company if they are part of a loyalty program? That's quite an awesome stat, right?
And here is the best part. 100% of the people in this room can benefit from these amazing stats thanks to Odoo. And that's what we are going to show you today. I'm Alicia, this is Arthur. We are both from the indirect sales department, and we'll be your host for the next 30 minutes. Without spoiling you too much, today's talk will be about setting up loyalty programs in Odoo and using them in an omni-channel way, all while emphasizing what's new in our version 17.
Thanks for the introduction, Alicia. Now, before showing you some actual magic, we wanted to align exactly on what we were saying and what we meant with loyalty programs. So we decided to divide them into 3 categories, but it's really up to us. You might have a different vision on that. The first one are obviously the coupons, which are discounts you get on your actual purchase or on your next purchase. The second ones are the discounts and the gift, which are of course the most famous ones. Those are the promotion or the discount codes you get on internet, or the buy that, get that free after buying it. And then the third ones are the famous loyalty cards. Those are cards, but basically systems where the customer collects points and can after that exchange them against free products or discounts or free shipping or you name it.
Okay, so now that we all know what kinds of loyalty programs exist in Odoo, I want you all to imagine that I do not sell Odoo anymore, but rather some homemade necklaces, bracelets, earrings, and other kind of jewels. Okay, so I've been selling them for a couple years now, under the name of Bell Games, and as my business was starting to grow a lot, I wanted to manage it properly, and I chose Odoo. Now, in addition to managing both my physical and online sales through Odoo, I would also like to find a solution in Odoo as well to thank my customers for their fidelity, but also to make them want to come back to my shop and to my website and spend even more money. To do that, I think I'm going to create a loyalty card in Odoo, and we're going to do that together. Okay, so let's see how to set up a loyalty card in Odoo. So to do that, I'm going to jump into an Odoo database in version 17 and then to the sales app. Even though loyalty programs can also be set up in the points of sale or in the e-commerce modules. Then from the sales app, I can go to products and then discounts and loyalty. From that menu, we can see that we already have some loyalty programs set up. The first one being a next order coupon, which is a coupon that you can use on your next order to get a discount. And the second one being a promotion. You know what it is, but we'll come back to that later, more in details, when Arthur is going to take over for the rest of the demo. Instead, we are going to create a loyalty card together from scratch. Let's click on New, and then you arrive to the menu allowing you to create a loyalty program. On the right, you can see that your loyalty program are set up by default to be used in an omni-channel way, so point of sale, sales, and websites. But you can, of course, restrict them if you want to only your websites and then remove these ones. That's really up to you. In this case, as the talk is about the omni-channel way of loyalty programs, we're just going to keep them all together. And we're going to start by shooting a name for the loyalty cards, which will be loyalty cards. Okay? Really easy, not really creative today. And then we have to choose the program type, which will be the loyalty card once again. But as you can see here, we can find all the loyalty programs that Arthur explained to you a bit earlier. Let's choose the loyalty cards. You have to know that each of these programs work on the same basis of conditional rules to be respected so that your customers can get a reward. Okay, so I'm going to choose the rules now. As it's a loyalty card, I don't want my customers to have to spend a minimum amount of money, nor a minimum quantity of items. So I'm just going to put 0 in these 2 lines. But I want them to gain 1 point per euro spent, may it be on my website or in my shops. I'm going to save and close, really easy. So with that kind of rules, the more my customers are going to spend money, the more they'll collect points that they'll be able to exchange against rewards such as discounts, free products, or free shipping. I'm going to choose the reward right now with you once again. So as I said 1 second ago, you can have a free product, discount, or free shipping. In this case, I want them to get a free product against 300 points of royalty. I have to choose the product, of course, which will be a ring. And I can also choose the tag if I want to, but I will just leave it like that. As I'm in a really giving mood, I also want my online customers to be able to get a reward when they buy online. So I'll add a free shipping for 100 royalty points. That seems pretty fair. But I want them to spend at least 50 euro on the website when they want to get the free shipping for 100 points. I'm going to save and close. So now, just in a few clicks, you can already create the loyalty cards. You know, that's really easy, that's really quick. But I also want to have a look at all the fields that I find interesting in the creation of a loyalty program. The first one being the price list, because from version 17 on, you can now restrict the loyalty program to a certain price list. So for example, in the case of loyalty cards, I could say that I only want my most loyal customers to benefit from that kind of loyalty program. As I'm a really giving person, I want everyone to benefit from it, so I won't choose any price list in particular. A second new functionality from version 17 is the start date. You know, it means that you can schedule your program in advance. So it's really useful when you have, for example, big actions for Black Friday or Christmas or like the annual sales. And you can just easily choose them thanks to the calendar view. In this case, once again, I want everyone to benefit from it right away, so I won't choose anything specific. So yeah, that's pretty it. Really, in a few seconds, you can already create one royalty card from scratch in Odoo. So let's hope that it will bring some good results to my business and that my customers will be happy. Arthur, it's now time for you to show us how it works.
So not being the best of husbands, please consider that this is only for the demo. Not being the best of husbands, I realized that it has been some times I haven't bought any present for my wife. Last week I received an email from Belgians telling me that they had a specific discount in the shop. I don't really remember what it was precisely, but I knew there were discount jewelry, so I was just like, let's go to the shop. So the view you are now going to see is the salesperson's view, so through the PoS app. So let's open PoS and start a new session, of course. And I decide to buy, for example, a Billy necklace for my daughter, Zoe earrings for my wife, and then a Charlene bracelet because I'm in a consumer fever. I see here that directly I have on the screen the 10% on the Zoe earrings that directly appeared, because that's a promotion available for everyone, so just not for me. But now it's time for the sales rep to add me as a customer on that tab. I just search my name, it's here, and from there I forgot to say that I was already a customer of the shop a few years ago, so my data are already in there. And from there, the salesperson can directly see on the screen the amount of loyalty points I will earn and the current loyalty points I have on my card. As I spent quite a large amount of money, I'm very lucky and I'm eligible to get some specific rewards. You see me coming, it's time for me to receive the signature ring, the onion ring. For that, you just need to click here and you see it appearing directly here. Very easy. The little reward button becomes blue when there is a reward available for the customer, or stays gray when it's not the case. Time for me to pay. Just go to payment and cash and validate. After that, you can see on the right here that a ticket has already been created. Now I'm going out of the shop, and for once I'm looking at that ticket because I normally always throw them away. And I noticed two things. First, I can see my points that I have on my loyalty card directly on the receipt. And second thing, at the end of the ticket, I noticed that I get 15% on my next order, which is really nice. The person forgot to tell me, so good thing I didn't throw it away. Too good of an offer to let it pass. I decided to go right away on the website. Here is how the website looks like, and since I'm already a customer there, I don't need to create an account. I will just sign in. I hope I will get my password right the first time, because it's not always the case. I log in, that's good. And then I go on the shop page. On the shop page, you see that the onion rings we mentioned before is not appearing because this was only a reward and not a product the customer can buy, so it's very VIP-ish, but it's not appearing here. What I will buy is the hourly earrings. Very easy, you know how it works. I add them to the cart, view cart, and then from here I can input the gift card code I received. So that's 0445 to the B4
0
40. It's
0
6.
06E. 06E.
We hesitated to ask you to remember it, but it was a bit of a stretch. Apply invalid or expired promo code. So I guess someone already used it. I think we have another one.
Yes, probably this one.
Fabien wanted us to have some bugs in the database, so.
Tu dois recommencer tout le reload de la page.
We can create a new one, but we should have one that works. Finger crossed.
Yep.
It's good. So here you see that the discount was automatically applied here. And good friends, that was not the end of my surprises, because I also realized that thanks to my excess in loyalty points, I get the free shipping, which I will of course claim. And you see it appear here. For the rest, it's quite easy. As I was already a customer, all my data and the shipping address were already encoded, and I just need to pay now. Now, we'll make that message disappear. Now that everything is okay, I just hope that the design will be okay, as to be honest, I have pretty bad taste.
Yeah. So now, one last thing to know that's pretty amazing when you're a seller using Odoo is that in the back end, you can also access the number of loyalty points that your customers still have, you know, because in the case of Arthur, he could use lots of them, so I'm just wondering if he didn't get too much of them to begin with. So to do so, we can go to the contact apps and then choose the Arthur contact form, okay? We find all the usual information there, as you all know. And in one of the smart buttons, you can also find the loyalty cards that Arthur has been using for a few times. You can see the code of the loyalty card, but also the number of loyalty points that he still has and that he still can exchange against a gift or discount or free shipping. So that's quite useful. And let's now imagine that Arthur and I are friends. We have a dinner together, and during the dinner, he tells me that he wants to buy another pair of earrings for another member of his family or another friends. So let's go to the sales app, and directly from there, we can create, a new quotation. As you all know, I can choose Arthur as a customer, and then a product. Directly before even choosing a product, we can also enter the coupon code from here, from the sales module, and also see the promotions that applied. From now, there are no promotion except the ones from the loyalty cards. But I don't know if you remember what the promotion was on at the beginning. If I add the Zoe earrings there, I can see that I now have promotion on Zoe earrings for Black Friday that appears in the promotions available in the sales app. So once again, it's all connected between sales, points of sale, and websites. We can then confirm he's buying them, so that's amazing. Sorry?
Should be by default coming. Why should I choose?
I don't hear you, sorry.
We'll answer
Yeah,
the
we'll answer
question
later, sorry.
right after.
So yeah, you can see here once again we have the Zero earring as a product and then the promotion that's directly seeable on the quotation. And now let's see if he gained maybe more loyalty points thanks to his purchase. Once again to contact Archer, loyalty cards, and he now has 469 loyalty points while he only had 300 something earlier. So yeah, that's pretty it. I think that's a wrap.
Good. So for those who didn't notice, we highlighted 3 new functionalities in loyalty cards and so on in version 17. So now we wanted to do a quick test and see who remembers them. Are there some people in the room that remembers them?
You can raise your hands if you do.
Yeah.
Only one.
Basically, we offer discount based on loyalty points. We offer products based on loyalty points, and it's working on all 3 applications: point of sale, as well as e-commerce, as well as sales module.
Yeah,
So
that's a good summary of the
presentation.
Yeah.
So
but
that's
it's
good.
not all about new functionalities in version 17. So if
We can maybe
if
go through them.
if nobody remembers
show
them,
you
we're just
quickly.
gonna
Yeah.
do a small recap. Okay. So what's new in Odoo 17? First of all, that's the last one we saw together, is that you can access the customer's loyalty cards from the contacts form directly and see the balance of loyalty points that are remaining.
The second one is, of course, to restrict those programs to specific price lists to allow certain customers to have access to it and others don't.
And last but not least, you can also schedule your programs in advance. As I said earlier, it can be really useful when you don't want to do the promotions for Christmas on the Christmas day, but a bit earlier, and then just schedule it for Christmas. So that's really useful. So I think that's pretty it for today. So to sum it up, we gave you a hint of the benefits of loyalty programs. We showed you how to create them in Odoo and how to use them in an omni-channel way. And now, there are many more things to show, many more things to see, and we want to let you discover them by playing yourselves on a database.
So it's your turn to play.
Yep. Thank you.
I think Mr. had one question.
Yeah,
I
the
guess
guy
he's
there
typing.
had one question.
So
We
we're
let you
waiting
type
for
your
questions.
questions. Yep.
On n'a pas laissé le QR au début.
Hmm?
On n'a pas laissé le QR au début.
Ouais, pas assez longtemps.
Let's start maybe with the first question.
Yep.
So, how do you insert or identify the client on the point of sales?
Oh.
We can
Oh, yeah.
show it directly on the.
So when you're connected on the session, if you already have some contacts or some customers who already has an account thanks to a creation on the website or just for when they gave their permission for us to keep their data, you can just go to points of sales, okay? And then from the selling, we just refund. We're just gonna start again. That is not Arthur anymore. You can choose here. You have the customer button, and then you access all of your customers that are in the database. So you can just choose the one you want and even search from here. Okay. And you can
links-
even create a new one from
Yeah.
the point of sale if you need to.
And as I said during the presentation, the specifics of the customer are linked to the rewards you will actually see appearing under the reward buttons. Since also, as we said earlier, the programs are restricted to certain price lists, to certain customers and so on.
Thank you. So we have other question, but
Okay.
someone also wrote amazing presentation.
Oh,
Thank
thanks.
you.
That's very nice.
Thank you, CSTI.
Another question is, this is a module called loyalty within Odoo?
No, it's simply, I can show you how to make it available. It's really easy. So you go either I can show you from the 3 modules. So let's go from.
So it's not an app,
Yeah.
it's directly included
In the settings.
in the sales, in the POS, and in the website.
So you can make them available from there. Yeah, promotion, coupon, gift card, and loyalty programs from there. Okay. You can also make them available from the configuration of the sales app. From there. or from the websites directly from there again. Yep, but if you select them in one of the modules, it will be available for all of them, so you need to deselect the ones you don't want to, so as we showed you during the creation of a loyalty program.
Thank you. So we have another question. Can you please show how does price list work, like for happy hours? If you have hours between every day, between like say 5 to 7, where you have some happy hours and.
So it doesn't work with the price list because price list can be, on products or on customers, not on certain time of the day when you can create, make a purchase. But I guess that we could restrict it thanks to a start date and end dates. So let's go to.
But I don't know if it's possible to do a recurrent start date.
Yeah, it will only be available from a certain period of time, and I'm not sure we can choose the hours. Not yet. Maybe for version 18.
Yeah, because the question was also, can we make it automatic for specific time every day?
No, it's not.
But we cannot.
We'll note it down
No,
and
that we
transfer
know.
it.
Yeah, okay.
Because every day we'll happy hours, I don't know how to manage it.
So
Yeah, it's good advice.
we note down your question.
Yeah, we'll
I
have
mean
a look
your
for next
recommendation
version.
to make it. I think we're nearly done with the question.
Yeah, it will be with the price list.
So just for everyone to hear, he's asking if it's possible to make it for groups of customers.
Yeah. So to do so,
I have a party for, like, say, Belgian people, and the Belgian people coming for this party, and they should be able to get this discount of 20%.
So only the Belgian will get the promotion. Okay, so you will have to use a price list. Okay, so you can create a price list in the sales app, and then you will have to put on each of the contact form of your, let's say, Belgian customers, the price list that you want them to get access to. So it's just here. You could, create one like Belgian customers. Okay.
Yeah, but you cannot do it for each customer. Like, I have a lot of people coming. Imagine a restaurant.
Yeah.
I have a group of customers coming, and I have a specific discount for this group of customers. I cannot go individually.
But it is more linked to, it's not really linked to loyalty programs
It's more linked to price
and
list.
coupons and so on. It's more like linked to the point of sale app or that kind of app, but it's not directly linked to
But then
loyalty
maybe we
programs.
can then discuss together and see if we can find a way to put a price list on several customers all at once, not customer by customer.
Loyalty, like you're giving discount based on loyalty points. So I know Belgian people is a loyalty for me. I can give a discount to everyone who's something like that.
Yeah, but then to do that, you would have, as I said, to create a price list, then create a promotion that's restricted to the price list in question. But the only thing we have to look after is if it's possible to get the price list on all of the contacts form that you want them to have, So that, but we can have a look at that after if you want to. Okay.
We just have a last question that can be interesting. Can we see on the contact of the customer if there's the other loyalty programs?
No, so the only programs that you'll see from the contact form is the loyalty cards, because that's something you can keep up points, so you just know which is the balance of the loyalty points remaining, but you will not see the coupons that they use in the future or if they benefited from a certain promotion, nothing like that. Just the loyalty cards.
To add a small detail on that, if you created yourself coupons that weren't automatically generated, or even if coupons were generated automatically, you can go on the coupon list and see which one have been used and not used.
Yeah,
but you cannot
can
link
see
them
that
to a
now.
customer.
I think we're done with the question. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So
It was
that
a
was
great
what Arthur was
presentation.
just telling
Yeah.
you about. You can see all the coupons that had been
Ah,
used in the past. So that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.